Yo guys, Coach Theo here on Common Sense. Today we'll be discussing the difference between the person that actually reaches their goals and you, the person that doesn't. just triggering you at the start. I don't know who you are, of course, but the main difference between these two kinds of people is that the person that never really reaches their goals is that that's all they have. Goals, dreams, things that they would want. Yeah, one day it would be really cool if... While the person that actually reaches their goals consistently, as soon as they realize that something is a goal they have, they pretty much forget about the goal and start thinking about the steps they need to take on each day in order to get there. Alright? The person that's overly focused on the goal or the result, they're focusing outside of themselves. Here I am. There's the thing that I would want that I'm lacking. Most common error that human beings do, thinking that the solution lies somewhere other than within yourself. Looking without when they should be looking within. Like, yes, you might have to go do some stuff out there, but it always starts in here, and that's what the process-oriented person knows, that okay, the goal is there. What can I do to align myself with the outcome I'd like to see? What steps do I have to take? Who do I have to become in order to get there? So guys, this is a video about transitioning from a results-oriented mindset into a process-oriented mindset, which funnily enough is going to be a process. Because when you're far enough away from the result you'd like to see, it's impossible to not be kinda results-oriented, right? Because first of all, it feels so far away, you're longing, this is the thing you really want, but also you cannot trust the process in the same way that a person that actually have followed the process for long enough to actually get some decent results can. Because you have to do things today that you don't want to, that are tough, difficult, that are not rewarding immediately, or maybe not in the short term, like not just immediately, not today, not in a week, not in a month, maybe even. It's hard to keep doing something that you just have no experience with it leading to something. Like this thing, it's tough for me now. I'm seeing no benefit from it now, right? And that's what you have to use videos like this for, as an anchor, that when you can't experience this yet, this is stoicism, just knowing, trusting. It takes a leap of faith, because you can, before you can actually be a process enjoyer and think that the work is the reward, even more so than the result. All right? And I know all these things, guys, because someone put it beautifully on the stream yesterday, and that's exactly the way I think of it. So it's great to get advice from someone that's further ahead on the same path. That's exactly the way I view it, that we're all on the same uncommon sense path here, but of course the coach, the teacher, just has more experience, and that's what I'm giving you, like advice from the future. That's how so many people I work more closely with, it's like you can, by things they describe, things they're struggling with, you're kind of like, oh, they're at that level. They are at that part of the process now, actually. Yes, so I've been a results-oriented person. I'm just going to tell you what it looks like and how it's changed for me. So for me, it was mainly, because of course, for most people, it's like they're so eager to get the result that they either just, throw in the towel when it didn't come soon enough, like this is tough, this sucks, and I'm not getting it anyway. But then also the person that is it's way too urgent to get the result, so they just take on way too much, they can't handle it, and they hit the wall, and then throw in the towel after that point. So for me, it was mainly, because this is another thing, when you have conflicting goals or goals you can't work towards at the same time necessarily, right? So for me it was that I wanted to, early on in my fitness journey, I wanted to lose weight, get leaner, get abs, get ripped. But I'm too small, I need to build more muscle, And so for a while, it's like I'm having these conflicting, like, I should be eating less, but I need to push harder too, and I need to eat more to support the game. But now I need to go out for a walk and run. This just ended up, I'm just, when you're taking steps like that, you're just standing still. And that's when you have to embrace the long view and just pick one. Right? Because it's like, think long view, guys. that's what I realized because I've ended up in that spot when I try to cut weight and build muscle, stubbornly try to do both so hard that I end up doing neither. I'm not really losing weight anymore, but I'm eating too little to be able to get stronger. And when I embrace that, okay, it doesn't really feel all that great to put on more fluff now that I got leaner, but it seems like that's what I have to do to put on muscle. Embrace that. Now my strength numbers, they just start exploding. I'm making great progress, right? And then when I come back to like, okay, now I want to cut again, it was much easier because I paved the way for that. I've increased my metabolism by putting on more muscle, and now it's actually easier to cut down, right? And so the more times I've done stuff like this, because you always feel like that in this spot with this lifestyle of natural bodybuilding, you kind of feel like, you know, I now I need to get leaner, I need to cut, but I lose strength, I can't make progress with this that I really want to, you know. And it's in the other way. It's like, I love my look now, but now I have to eat more to put on muscle, I gotta lose the look, you know. But you embrace the long view. You just know that, okay, that when I bulk, put on a bit of extra fluff, I'm just paving the way for looking even more insane the next time I cut, right? And when I cut down, and I can't push strength numbers up as much, well, I'm paving the way for being even stronger at a leaner physique, right? You embrace the long view. And so guys, what it ends up being is that you enjoy the process as much as you enjoy the result. Because that's what a lot of people don't understand. The results, okay, they're nice, you can enjoy parts of them, but truly it is being the person that has the result, that actually is the result, through their way of being. That's what you truly are looking for. I promise you, because I've wanted these results so much one day. But now, like, I love my physique, but what I love is being the man that manifests this physique through his way of being. And it makes, guys, that's how you make a lifestyle like this, so like for longevity and enjoyment. It's of course not that it shouldn't feel like this necessary evil that I just have to take myself through so I get this result that I wanted so much. No, of course, you have to be enjoying the process. The work is the reward. That's what you end up as. And how I mean is that how you enjoy the process as much as the result. I know I've said this example before. It's again just like how the person that's far enough away from the result can't just trust that, you know, it sucks now, I'm not seeing anything now, but it will lead to it in the end. That's what the process-oriented person that has gone through this process for long enough, they know that, as long as it looks like this, I'm doing great. I'm heading there. I'm heading towards my result. So, like when I was bulking this year, every time I enter the gym, I know that I did 10 reps at this weight. I just have to do 11 this time now. If I hit 11, I'm feeling amazing because I know I'm moving towards my goal. And just seeing the overall, like knowing that, yes, I added a rep this workout, I added one before that, you know, seeing this trend, you just know you're not so worried. Like maybe I have like, I want bigger lats, I want a stronger, bigger number on this exercise, but I'm not so freaking worried about it as long as I'm seeing that I'm taking steps to get there. And then that's just like, you know, it's so undramatic. When you hit the little personal best in the gym, the more process oriented you become, like as you care about that. It's like, okay, it was a little exciting moment there, but it's hitting the training PRs that's you're really enjoying, because you just know that this is what makes me stronger, this is what makes me better, it makes me look better. As long as I hit a little bit more than I did, I'm doing great. And the same thing with the cutting now. Like it's a different thing, it's not as much fun, but I can feel a sense of like meaning and being a beast when like I said, I've through the process I've gone through, I don't really experience it so much as hunger. I really want to eat, but I can feel a certain weakness and fatigue in my body that I just know is associated with this. Just pushing through, and the moments that I actually feel hungry, that could be in the evening sometimes, just feeling that depletion and just going against it makes me feel like such a beast. And I know that just because I beat that, like that I wanted to eat in the evening, I'm not going to see that in the mirror in the morning, but I just know that as a whole, adding up these steps, doing just what needs to be done, in the end it will take me to where I wanted to be. But you're always where you want to be when you're heading there. That's what I want to get. You know, I don't know how much sense I'm making, and I'm trying to like talk the circles around it so you just get it. Just get it. You want to be in it. Let go of the result. Like this is the last thing I'll say to. You wanna Like now, you actually start enjoying the work. Because now I'm training for the one-arm chin-up, for instance. I do not. That's just a goal I picked to kind of influence my training. I more almost than a one-arm chin-up. I also want better lats, you know. And it's just putting that as a goal to work towards. It will shape the way I train. In a way, so that I train my lats a lot and I train towards it. I get stronger at it. But honestly, like, yeah, it would be cool to pull myself up with one arm, but I don't really care about even reaching that end goal. I care about becoming better, being in a state of progression. All right. So I'm just hoping all of this makes sense to you. Start transitioning. Start using these anchors, right? The result will come. Just know that when you go to bed at night, what you want to know all the time is like, the fitness goals are the most concrete, right? Did I do the thing? Did I hit my workout? Did I stay on point with my diet, right? No matter how far you feel away from the result, you can always give yourself a pat on the back that I did what I needed to do today. And that's all you have to keep doing. It will get to you. It will come to you in the end, guys. So please leave a comment, please like. All comments and likes help support the channel, so it's very much appreciated. I do holistic bodybuilding, of course, guys. I build the process for you, create the best system, and of course, I'm here as the sort of, how do I want to view that? You know, I'm here paving the way. Like that. That's what my job is, not only to come up with a process, but to make you stick to it. So if you're interested, send me a DM or email me in the description below. I'll get back to you with my different programs. You can become a member. Man, am I messing up all my words right now? But you can, to just support me in my content, you can become a member of the channel, a Patreon, or leave a little super thanks comment, or better yet, buy my bodybuilding book. There's a lot of good process. I'm sure I even talk about that. I'm sure I even talk about that, so I don't remember. But yes, the process versus the result. I'm pretty sure that's the title of a chapter. But yeah, guys, I messed up this outro. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fast losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality, mindset. It's a mindset, guys. Focus on the process, not the result. That's how you get the result. Paradox. Peace.